Okay, well, this is Sean Perry with VintageRock.com. I'm standing here with John Doe of X. How are you, John?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great. What do you think of this exhibit?
Kind of blows my mind.
Yeah.
Kind of like, what? Really? I don't. Okay. I'm in a museum. Huh. Well, all right. Uh, it's surreal,
Yeah.
but I have a lot of gratitude that they think enough of us to make a big display like this, and I see things that I've seen before. You know, Exine's dress over there, and
Brings back memories.
yeah, it's a good thing. But memories that haven't been too far away because we play all the time.
Right, right. Now, 40 years of X. Did you ever, in your foggiest dreams, ever believe that this would last this long?
Maybe in the very foggiest dream. But we intended on having a career in music. That was our intention.
Yeah.
And we didn't know it would last this long, but how could you? And we're kind of astounded and grateful at the same time.
Yeah. And I mean, you could attribute that longevity. I think, I mean, you're just more than a punk band. You've got strains of country, folk, rockabilly. I mean, that's all part of it. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I think we're all career artists, not just musicians. It stretches out into different disciplines. Exine has got some of her collage art, which she's been pretty successful with, and we were writers first, Exine and I. You know, I also played bass, but I wasn't a classical musician, so it wasn't precious like that. But the longevity part is just good genes, good fortune, not getting hit by a car, knock on wood, and you know, here you are.
All original members, too. That's pretty incredible.
All original members still playing. We're playing over 100 dates this year.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's X Week. You were honored by the city yesterday. You got this going on. You got a big event coming here tomorrow night.
Yeah. Well, if I was a Grateful Dead fan, which I'm not really,
Yeah.
I would say what a long, strange trip it's been. Yeah, it's kind of takes your breath away. Go figure.
Yeah.
Never would have thunk it.
And you got a batch of shows. You're going to be. You said you do 100 dates a year, but you're going to be doing. You traditionally come back here to LA and do a bunch of shows in December, right?
Well, we've done a holiday tour of the West Coast since I think this is our 10th year.
Wow.
So yeah, we're playing in LA, right actually down the street or right around the corner at Novo, right around Christmas, and then we're playing San Diego and Portland, Seattle, San Francisco, San Jose, I think, for New Year's. But this year has been much busier than normally. We'll play 30 to 50 shows, and this year it's over 100 because of our 40th anniversary.
And you've always stayed busy. You're a writer. You're an actor. You make your own records. You just came out with a record recently, didn't you?
2016, I put out a record called The Westerner, and my friend Tom DeSavvy and I put out a book called Under the Big Black Sun, History of LA Punk. And I was kind of the narrator, and we got a lot of different chapters from different people that are still around. Henry Rollins, Exine wrote a chapter, Dave Alvin wrote a chapter, Jane Weedland from the Go-Go's, and all these different people.
Wow, what a great scene.
Well, you know, we constructed the book on the same principle that the scene was based on, which is community and collaboration. It's because I didn't want to be the, quote, authority. I can tell my story. I can appreciate the contribution that women made in the scene, the contribution that people from East LA made for the scene, but I can't tell that story. So Robert Lopez or Elvez could tell what it was like for him being from San Diego, coming up to LA, being Latino. Teresa from The Brat could tell her story from coming from East LA. Jane Weedland can tell her story about what it was like being a woman in this music. And so you have a lot of different perspectives, a lot of different truths that are being told. And, I'm telling mine at the beginning, the middle, of the end, and tying it together with some interstitial pieces. So it gives a more complete version, hopefully, of history. And because they're chapters, not just oral history, you get a sense of what Los Angeles was like. Because Los Angeles, the city, what the life was like there, played a huge role in the way that the music sounded.
Sure. Okay, John, well, thanks for talking to us. Congratulations again on the 40th anniversary.
You're very welcome.
And enjoy the rest of the exhibit.
Carry on.
Thank you. Sean Perry with Vintage Rock.